From the oldest capital city in the Americas, founded in 1325, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Mexico City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Mexico City Diablos. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go, go. Hey, box drop.
Here's Foles. This complete to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
First carry for James Conner. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Conner. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Here we go. 180!
On 1st and 10 is Conner. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, a give to Conner. Some strong running at the 20. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 31 yards there and a 1st down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Anthony Sherman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
4. This is it. 19. 25. I'm here all day.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
What's that? 19. 19.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. Space to maneuver at the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Ordinarily, 3rd down is a passing down, but how about that explosive run right there? And when you get a run like that, that means everything came together. Offensive linemen, they didn't just get to the first guys. They got to the 2nd level to help downfield. And I've always said, any run over 7 yards means the wide receivers have done an excellent job blocking downfield.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
He was taken down by A.J. White. A gain of
Shark's got it, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want to offer mine. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to scrimmage and they're clearing space.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up. Golden opportunity, strong opening drive, and they're knocking on the door.
And the way that they did it, now look where they are on the field, all right? This is naturally set up for a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. Watson. Escaping the... And it's a touchdown! Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now Foles. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Cincinnati.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch the pass.
Foles. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On second down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. A give running right is Counter. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The penalty moves them into the red zone here on 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. On 1st down, it's Connor. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Here we go. 180.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. James Conner, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now Watson, he'll have a first down past the 40. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys. I think have running back in their background.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
Yes.
This is counter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Let's get it.
On 3rd down, it's counter. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Bengals.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Know your job. Motion. Right there.
They'll run on first down. Connor pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Charlie.
From just shy of midfield, Foles. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Set, 180. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Right back to Connor here on first. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Check, cross, cross, cross.
On second down now, it's Connor. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right here, right here. Double time. 3 down, 3 down. Shit.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You can't block me. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's 2nd and 8. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. The quick slant caught. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Marvin Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go again.
Watson on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing again is Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, we got to snap it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. On third down, a run with Cohen. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And touchdown! Tariq Cohen, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 11. Back to throw. It's complete to Grant. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Foles now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Great. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Hey, Zoo. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Double dog. That's the way. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Now back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And touchdown! Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Under. Hey, exit. Here we go.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Let's go. We got this. Me. I got this, man. Me. I got this.
They'll look to throw here. Caught by Jones. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They try again with Cohen. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. Oh, you got deep? 54! At 55! Like 41. We got to wedge that, huh? Here we go, D, get up. 9 and 1.
To throw on second is Watson. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Watson going to pull back the handoff and keep it himself. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to regain the lead. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
When you mentioned advantage, probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Under. General West. Tight down. There you go. Hey, Echo. Check 9.
From the 45 on second down, Foles. He completes it to Jones. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Let's go, baby.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Let's make these babies cry.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What you got? Heavy? Give me some. Here we go.
He'll look to throw, and he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll set up a throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Past the 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken about 7 yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
93's the mic. Down to lose one. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. I don't think
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles, and he finds Tyler Kroft. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down.
I think someone's going to get into QB 1-0 when he gets to the sideline. Already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That would be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Check. Check three.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, it's Connor. And he's got the 1st down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Connor. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
180. 54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Here we go.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
54, right there. 54, Mike. So don't say nothing.
They'll run for it with Connor. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Here it comes. 41. Check 41.
Back to the air. Watson on second down. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Don't get nervous. 41 Mike, right here. 41 Mike. I got it.
Throwing on third down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Deshaun Watson, he's a lot of fun to watch in the pocket, but when he's forced out of the pocket like that, he can make those big plays downfield.
Almost a bad thing when you're pass rushing and you force a Deshaun Watson out of the pocket. He creates extra time. He has the poise to keep his eyes downfield and locate receivers, and it turns into a little bit of a scramble drill for the defensive back. Where is everyone? And Deshaun Watson finds his target for a big, big play.
Come on, let's go.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
What we got? Hey, Alpha. Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Man, I got you. Check 93's the mic.
Here's Foles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll set up to throw. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And the grab by Croft. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Cincinnati.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Five. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Now Foles. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengals 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. And what a big-time play there. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A big seam, and he might go all the way. the 40, 20, 10, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 85 yards, and the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. It's a big play there. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Stop your whining. Hey, 4-1, Mike. 4-1. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. 41.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Watson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Yo.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late.
Oh, this Bengals guy thought he was good.
Here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here."
Yo, this guy's got so many penalties. It's unbelievable. He got 3 face masks in a row.
Feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So they'll come up 1st and 10.
I'm telling you, that's his whole offense. He's gonna suck ass. That's an easy dub now.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. This will be stopped about 2 yards.
This guy's fucking, all this guy do is run, short pass, run, short pass. Try to get the Bengals. He's definitely been on YouTube. You can tell.
Gets his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about
No, he's playing like a bad.
you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if he got the loss. He simmed it. The guys didn't play the guy.
Now Bengals on 3rd down.
He didn't play the guy. I don't know if he gave you a loss.
To this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
The commissioner on that shit or just advanced.
Back to throw here.
It's a sack. Oh yeah, I'm calling a timeout.
Is taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
There's a fake ass O-line. Can't fucking stop the run. Yo, this dude has David Bakhtiari, Zach Martin.
4th and 10. They're going forward with the option right. They're going to run. Here's Connor, and he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
I don't even know. I might quit that shit. It's a lot of leagues. I kind of like how it was. Feel me? Wasn't too much. Wasn't too bad.
And Watson's going to throw it here. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Reset. 19. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Used to do that shit, huh?
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to lose big-time yardage here, but it may not matter because a flag is down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an
That's what we do to people that spam the run all game.
You can do anything wrong. Whatever you
Beat them
call
down.
Run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Big home remodel. Extreme Makeover Home Edition. Extreme Makeover Dolphins Edition. Yeah. Mr. Giggles over there. I wonder what's so funny over there, man. Something's really funny. No, something's really funny over there. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I think free agency is open. Let's go. Beat down the Bengals. Had to go beat down the Bengals, feel me? He's not garbage. He's fucking try hard. He's running some gay shit on me. And he's running that fucking corner shit I run, dude. I'm telling you, everyone copies me. Yo, he got blown out by the Texans, dude. I beat that guy by like 40. What the fuck? He's like my kryptonite. I mean, I beat him by 20, but I didn't beat him that. Like, I wasn't satisfied with how bad I beat him. I don't know. It's just, I hate people that run all game, bro. And he has a fake ass O-line. I think it's because his O-line's fake and my D-line's ass. Besides, all I have is Montez Sweat. Talking like that, bro. Yo, pause, D, pause. What? Tell D pause. What you saying, nigga? Tell D pause. Bro. So look at all these fucking niggas in the practice squad. Oh, I'm making a nasty team, just taking everybody's people. Yeah, they're gonna be talking hella shit. Dude, took all my players. You took my Tyree Jackson. I took Chris West, you took Myers. Damn. You took my fucking Tyree Jackson. Damn, bro, I have to play the fucking Packers. I'm not looking forward to playing this guy. I think he's garbage. No, bro. You're playing them better than I do. I just don't be playing them. I don't be playing them confident. That's the thing. No, this guy was throwing right at my user and I wasn't getting them. And then I had like... I'm gonna talk about any of them niggas this video. When I'm playing them, I believe that I'm gonna be part of them. No, this dude got fucking like 6 face masks on me, bro. I had him on 3rd down and long like 3 times and he got a fucking face mask. Yeah, shit's big. I'm wondering if he's gonna make play. I'm hoping he's not making playoffs. Nah, he's not. He's 3-4. He's not gonna make playoffs. That's like I think that's the only guy in the league that actually fucking could do anything. The Redskins guy, maybe. He wants to play me so bad again. He's like, yo, let's play again. I want to see if that blitz. I want to, yeah, I want to say. Yo, listen. Guess who this is? Guess who this is? Listen. That's her. It's my girl. She, she goes in. Look. I get her screaming. Look. She's loud, bro. I like it. I told her to be loud. You don't like when girls are loud like that? That's that's what I forgot what I was gonna say. You don't like when girls are loud like that? Nah, I like it. She fucking gets in that shit. She gets into it. Abidon said you have a little meat. Mm. Miles Boykin got star. Got him star. Star did. You kill him, man. You kill him, man. Let's go. +1 speed. Come on. What? What shit, bro? Yo, why doesn't Mahomes have 99 throw power? Mahomes? The fuck is that? What kind of sense is that? Why doesn't he have 99 throw power? What kind of sense does that make? Gave him bazooka. Oh, now he's got 97 for me. Whoa, I trying to see other dude's face. Pause. You talking about the Giants guy? Oh, no, that's disrespectful. Yo, stop taking all the cheese. I mean, I'm not gonna stay in there anyway. You've been tagging me too much today and annoying me. Made me want to quit. This guy's trying to give me Eddie Jackson. Cheese. I don't think it's a rule. But you should play that in real life. And you got AB and luck too. Yeah, AB's still good. AB's good. Uh-oh, my opponent's on. Deshaun Watson might win MVP. He was hoping. Yo, someone offered Patrick Mahomes 279 million, and he declined it. Someone offered Patrick Mahomes 279 million, and he declined it. And he's testing free agency. Yo, Redskins guy's ducking you. That league's already advanced. You gotta play someone else. You gotta play someone else. That league already advanced. Yo, you think this is a bad trade for me? Jair Alexander, Jonathan Abram for Eddie Jackson. Abram, my safety for Eddie Jackson. He's got like 92 speed with like 90 hit power, but he's only like a 70, 72 overall with normal development. Yeah, you think? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Put Chris Westry at safety again. Dante is pissing me off. He's kind of a bad user. He's too short. He's too fast, you know? Like, that much speed is too much. Like, I overplay shit. He's a 74. I want to see how old Eddie Jackson is first. He's 26. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna send it to him real quick. Yo, Eddie Jackson got that zone hawk shit too. Oof. He don't got no hit power though, but He got a cheese ability zoned out. Eddie Jackson got a cheese ability. Defenders with this ability force more catch knockouts and react quicker. He's like Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas is annoying too. Yeah, Jair's nasty, but same shit, stupid. Stupid. Yo, dudes are doing some wild trades. Dude trade DK for Mike Evans. Seahawks got Tyrann Mathieu. Mm. I just wanted to make that one, you know. Damn, this dude got Josh Allen? How the fuck did he get him? No, Josh Allen the fucking end. Dude, what the Rams got, or the Ravens got him. He's everybody, dude. You got Josh Allen, Ed Oliver here. He's cheating. Yo, I know what he's doing. I know what the fuck he's doing. I'm about to tell. If you keep switching positions, it gives them more XP. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dudes are scared. I like talking shit to people. I said, "You're on, I'm on. What's the holdup?" You gotta say that. You gotta hit him with that one. You're on, I'm on. What's the holdup? You gotta hit him with the "You're on, I'm on. So what's the holdup?" They get annoyed by that. There's Orlando Scandrick from your team. If I get 8 Jacksons over for the league, so that's gonna be a no-fly zone for sure. yeah. See how much shit you get. Yo, I'd ask for some ridiculous shit. Tell the Ravens guy I want Joey Bosa, Marquise Brown, and Josh Allen. I'll give you Deshaun Watson and Juju for him. Deshaun Watson and Juju Smith for him. Who, me? Yep. That's a Super Bowl MVP. He said, by the way, I'm not cheating, guy. I'm changing positions for trade. My XP has not gone up at all. I'm moving guard to C or left end to D tackle. You switched. Yeah, he's been sending me some stupid shit too. Yeah, did send me Stephon Gilmore for Denzel Ward and Montez Sweat. Tell me that shit. What do you want? What do you want for him? Yo, they're gonna veto it. Yo, they're gonna veto it. Watch. You should post that. Post this trade and just see if it gets vetoed. I know it. Just put Deshaun Watson for Lamar Jackson straight up and see if it gets vetoed. I just want to see. Yeah. Nah, the Deshaun's a higher overall. Can I get a receiver back? I just need something back. Like, I have nothing. That's an 88 and a 93. That's an 88 and a 93. I just need a receiver back. You know? Just a little one, just a little baby one, like Hardman, like a little baby one, like Hardman. You know, that's a little baby. Let me see. Let me check his speed. Damn, he's only got 91. I thought he was way faster. Yeah, I'd do that. He could. Yeah, I know. I'm the one who made him nasty, so he has to come home. Yeah, he'd be out there for me too. I made him. I got him that star development. And he's like balling. 84. He still gets away though. He gets away from people. And he has a jukebox too. So. 10 group me. You should just quit that shit, bro. To be honest, like, I'll get us in another draft. I hate regular team leagues. Oh, I doubt this will get approved, but I'm sending it. Yeah, you're gonna have all. If you Deshaun Watson probably going MVP. So you posted it. You posted. You posted it. They see my picture. They won't accept. They don't like my picture, bro. They hate my picture. When they see my picture, it's over. Yeah. I'm gonna say that. Trade alert. Yeah, block post. Yeah, I'm gonna put the picture of Blockbuster, the store. No, I'll put the popcorn emoji. I'm posting it. Posting it. Yeah, because this relentless venture is good too. Contact's probably the best though. To make or miss the league, baby. Miss. Baby. Hell yeah. With that big ass hand, he'll fuck him up. Yo, he probably rip D's head off with that one hand. I bet he could palm D's whole head. You think he could? You think Kawhi could palm D's head? Yeah, that shit's gonna get denied. Like, they're gonna be like, yo, whoa, whoa. There's no way. They're gonna be like, yo, you're giving up Juju and Deshaun Watson? That's wild. people, people, they know that if I get him, it's gonna be a problem. And Deshaun Watson got some cheese stats for you too, just so you know. He got some fit. No, I'm saying Deshaun Watson got some cheese stats for you too. He got he's balling. He's leading the league in touchdowns. What am I? Let me see. I got 2,000. No, I'm Deshaun Watson. Talking about Deshaun Watson. No, you want to hear these numbers? I got fucking 74% completion percentage and 26 touchdowns. I know. Hey, all knows if Tariq Cohen don't win Player of the Week this week, I'm gonna get mad. Let me see how many yards I have with him. Oh yeah, he better win. He had 13 carries for 306 yards. He better fucking win. Damn. Yo, he looks depressed. You saw him? He looks depressed. He looks depressed, man. Lob City. He's back on Lob City. Yeah. No. No. Over the Dolphins? It literally said Kobe won you then rings. Get the fuck out of here. Shaq is averaging fucking 50 points. What? Damn, we lost Quan Short for the season. Crazy. Oh, we play Jacksonville next week. Okay. Gardner Minshew, we gotta beat him down. Yo, tell D, Panthers or Jags next week. Tell D, Panthers, Jags. Panthers are minus 3.5. Who we got? Damn. He's picking the Jags over the Panthers? Tripping. Well, here's a trap game. Cardinals, Bengals. Who you got? Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one to bet on right there. Yo, I think the Bucks are gonna go and beat the Saints down. James ain't playing. Ooh, good game. There's gonna be a good game. Cowboys Packers. It's gonna be a fucking good game. Yo, the Patriots schedule, bro. Now you know who they play next? Guess who they play? Yo, that's what their games come to. Yo, you know who the Patriots play next? The fucking Redskins. You know who's gonna have a bad day is Dwayne Haskins. The hella picks. Yo, what if he goes off? Oh, LeBron talking shit. LeBron talking his shit, bro. You hear what he said? You hear what LeBron said? He said, overly focused is far from the time to rest now. Debate's growing about who they think is the best now. The kid from Akron. You're 17 and still in the conversation. It's a fucking goat. Someone got shitted on. Coco Fall out here dunking on me. Mm-hmm. Look at you, baby girl. Yo, you gotta approve the trade. Yo, people aren't even voting on that shit. Yeah. Yo, he was mad at me this morning. He's like, yo, why did you guys do that trade? You know better. That shit sounds nasty. Ew. She's shooting titty milk? That's nasty. The comments are the best part. She's probably getting offended. Yo, you think the Giants guy won that trade? I think he did. Got Josh Allen, the guy with the Giants. You got Josh Allen and Saquon. Yo, I know it's good though. I gotta deal with. I don't think the Cowboys guy has a chance against the Redskins now. Yo, there's a lot of trades in here that weren't approved. Mm-hmm. Facts. Oh, got him. Got him. Got him. Yeah, someone denied it already. Someone denied. Yo, you know what I can do? I can delete the option to deny it and repost it, and it deletes their vote. I'm about to start doing that, bro. This is gonna get mad. Yo, I voted deny. I don't know, it's glitched. Yo, you have a nasty ass team. That'll complete. Yeah, that'll be a nasty ass team. He gives us trade. Yeah, the cheese ass team. You get pretty much a little bit slower, but better passing player. That's your elite receiver. You got 900. Yeah, it's gonna be over. I'm trying to get X Factor for Denzel Ward. No, I'm gonna pass. Oh, I don't care if I lose him. I'm just gonna pass with him all this season. You're trying to rip me off? You're ripping me off over there. Even the Dolphins guys like, damn, you're giving up way too much. I don't care. He said you didn't get lucky. The Dolphins guy. He said that he didn't get lucky. He beat you fair and square. Yep. Who is that? Waiting for this Kanye West album to come out. What's his name? Darwin? Ugh, that's a what kind of name is that? I would hate my I would hate my parents